Hey guys, how's it going? Leak here, and I wanted to make a video covering the new Prey system that's coming in Midnight. So Prey is a new feature, and it's basically a type of open world content where you can fight these challenging mobs and go on hunts. And basically, what you do is you pick a Prey target and you fight through it while you're doing open world content. But while you're doing that content, you can also get ambushed and they can attack you back. It's pretty neat. It can give you some pretty good rewards, like it's similar to Delves where it can give you champion track and hero track gear. So how you start it in Silvermoon, you have this place called Astalor Sanctum, and when you're in Silvermoon, you're able to open it up on the map, and you can see an icon that says Prey, so you'll want to go there. And once you're inside here, you have this hunt table. So all you do is you right-click the table, and then you can see on the map, you have some hunts available. So you're going to have 3 difficulty options. So you have normal, hard, and you have nightmare. And then what these difficulty options do is basically add more and more affixes to the Prey. So for example, let's look at normal. Normal just has a single mechanic, and this mechanic is ambush. So if you've done Delves in War Within, it's pretty similar to when the Nemesis boss will spawn. So what happens is that it just appears, and then you deal with the mechanics that it has, and you DPS it down to 50%. And once it hits 50%, it's going to go away and leave some loot on the ground. And that's normal mode. So I'll just click Nightmare because it has all of them, and I'll show them all at once. So first you have Torment. And Torment is a debuff that makes it so every minute that you're stuck doing the Prey, you're going to be taking more and more damage. So the sooner you finish the Prey, the less damage you take. If it takes you longer to do the Prey, you're going to be taking more damage and it's going to be harder. So it's pretty advantageous to get them done quickly. Next you have Hunter's Momentum. So if you die, it's going to make you lose progress in Prey. So again, combined with the first one, if you're taking too long, you're going to be taking more damage. And if you take more damage, you're more likely to die. And then if you die, you lose progress. So again, in your best interest, get these done quickly. Next, you have Seeping Gore. So basically, this is Sanguine. When you kill a mob, it's going to drop a pool underneath it. And this pool doesn't heal anything, but it does do damage, so you just want to run out of it. Next, you have Echo of Predation. So a ghost is going to spawn. The first thing you can do is you can just run away from it. You can just kite it out for 10 seconds and make sure it doesn't reach you, because if this thing does reach you, you're probably going to die. It just does a lot of damage. And when you combine that with the debuff from the first affix, it gets pretty lethal very quickly. You've also got a couple other options to deal with it. So you can kick it. If you kick the mob, it'll instantly despawn. You can also use CC on it. So if I throw a freezing trap, the mob will instantly despawn. If I feign death as well, it'll just instantly despawn. So you've got a couple options. The only thing you can't do is kill it. It cannot be killed. And then lastly, you have Bloody Command. And this is kind of like kill or be killed. So you're going to get a 20-second debuff on you. And if you don't kill a mob in that 20-second timer, you're going to get a really big dot on you. And again, combined with the first one, that dot will probably kill you. And then all of these affixes can happen at once. So it can get pretty hectic while you're doing the Prey. So I'm going to accept this quest, and then I'm going to go head to Voidstorm and show you what this Prey looks like. All right. And here I am in Voidstorm. So I'm going to do my best to play through this while I'm talking through it, because I've got this debuff that's slowly ramping on me. And the longer I take, the more damage I'm going to take. And that's no good. So for starters, you have this empty crystal down here. And this crystal tracks your progress through the Prey. Once this crystal is completely full, you'll be able to fight the Prey boss. And how you fill this up is basically by doing open world content in this zone. So for example, you have these 3 red crystals on your map. These red crystals are Prey-specific world quests, and if you complete these 3, basically this crystal's going to fill up. You can also just do like normal world quests, so when you're doing normal world quests, it'll fill up. If you kill rare mobs, it'll fill up. If you loot treasures, it'll fill up. Basically, like any content in the zone is just going to fill it up. So you can pick what you want. You can already see I'm getting my first debuff here. There. Okay, I can kill this critter. See, I killed the critter. The debuff went away. And there's the Sanguine pool. And here's another one. There's the ghost. So I can run it out while it's casting Echo of Predation, or I can CC it. See, it got trapped. It went away. And those are most of the affixes. The only one that's left that I didn't show is the ambush, which you'll probably see when I'm doing one of these world quests. So, with that being said, I'm going to head to this first world quest and show you what it looks like. Alright, and here I am at the first world quest. So basically, this world quest just has you chasing this guy down. This guy's your prey target. So you can see down here, I have an extra action button, and what this does is once I click it, it's going to start the world quest. And on this world quest, you're basically chasing him down and keeping up with him, and you want to fill up this chase your prey bar. So I'm going to go ahead and click it right now, and I'm going to start chasing him down. So you can see he's running. There's a speed boost right there, so you want to get the speed boost so you can keep up with him. He's also going to drop these red circles on the ground. See, I just grabbed it, it threw it at him, and he slowed down. Again, I threw it at him, he slowed down. And that's basically it. You want to grab the red orbs while grabbing the speed buffs, and you want to dodge the bad pulls that he throws at you. And you can see, as long as you're doing the mechanics, you can keep up pretty easily. See right there, I just finished it. It's really not too difficult. Oh, well, that's going to tick out. Hopefully that doesn't kill me. See, it ticked out. Now I have a pretty big dot on me. It's ticking me for quite a bit. Hopefully I can just live. Yeah, I might die here. Nope, I didn't die. So here we have another prey-specific feature. So this is a trap. When you disarm this trap, one of two things can happen. A mob can spawn, or you can loot an item. So let's see what we get. Alright, I got the item. Well, I have to kill a mob really quickly because I have this debuff. So I'm going to kill this mob real quick, and I'll show you the item after. So this is the item that I looted. It's basically just a trap that you throw at your prey target, and it's going to do big damage. So if you get ambushed, you can just throw it at him and chunk him pretty hard. Alright, and here I am at the second world quest. So really quickly, you can already see that I'm at 7 stacks of this debuff, and I'm taking 28% extra damage. So this adds up really quickly. You know, thankfully I'm a hunter, so I have a pet, and my pet's not taking extra damage, so he can just take all the damage for me and I'll be fine. But if you're not a pet class, probably going to be a little rough. And here I am, I'm ambushed. They stun you as soon as they spawn. So basically, you know, as soon as you're out of the stun, you want to deal with the mob. So pretty simple. It's going to do some mechanics. And that's it. See, I got him below 50% there, and he just despawned. And then he dropped this Remnant of Anguish, so you loot it, and you get some extra hunt progress, you get some currency, and that's that. Alright, and now you can see here, I just finished the prey. This is completely full, and over here, I lost all my debuff stacks. So once you completely fill up the crystal, you're going to lose the affixes, you're not going to take increased damage, and you can head straight to your prey target. So I'm going to open up my map. I can see over here, the prey target is over there, so I'm going to fly to the prey target. Alright, and here I am at the prey target. So you can see, this crystal here is going to spawn the prey target. And what it does, it's basically a delve boss. So it's going to have some frontal cones you want to dodge, some circles you want to dodge, and then some stuff you want to kick. It's pretty straightforward, and whenever you're ready, all you do is you click the crystal to spawn the boss. And once you summon it, it's going to spawn like a blood ring around this area. See right there, you're not allowed to leave. So while you're fighting it, you can't leave. So whenever you're ready, you know, you just fight him and get right into it. See there, kicked him. You dodge that. You run out of those. And that's pretty much all the mechanics. There's a kick. It didn't really do that much damage. There's the cone. You dodge it. And then you dodge these circles again. And that's all the mechanics for this guy. You know, if you're able to handle those mechanics, then you can handle this boss pretty easily. This guy's also stunnable if you want. So I can just catch Intimidate right there, and now he's stunned. And that's it. Once you kill him, the quest pops up. You click the quest, you complete it, and that's it. I didn't get anything for that one. I had already completed a couple of prey hunts before, so this time I only got some crests. But earlier, I did some hunts as well, and I got this cool champion track ring. And I also got this cool DNT 12.0 prey accessory cloak. Hey, a champion track cloak. So I got some champion track cloak from doing the nightmare tier prey hunts. So overall, pretty fun feature. You know, some more open world content if you're into that. Kind of challenging. You want to make sure you're doing all the mechanics because the mechanics will hurt you if you don't do them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.